Hi everyone, welcome to The Dish, a show where we talk LA food and culture. My name is Sammie Yen, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, Rashida Holmes, who is the chef and co-founder of Bridgetown Roti. Today we're going to talk food, we're going to talk LA, we're going to talk culture, but there's a lot on the plate, so why don't we talk about what brought us here in the first place, which is food. So, Rashida.
Yeah, hi.
What's the dish?
The dish.
The
dish is, because I made 3. I didn't know I was supposed to make 1. But I made 3. I like to cook, so here we are. The dishes, we have 3 of them today. We have our cocoa bread cutter, which is a sea bass sandwich with our house-made curry powder. We have some hibiscus jam underneath, some fermented cabbage, our famous green sauce on top, and a showering of chives, non-controversial chives. And we have our famous mac and cheese pie, invented in the Caribbean, mac and cheese, if you don't know. Now you know.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
on this side, these are our doubles. They're called doubles because you get 2. It is fried barra bread, curried chickpeas, and you get 3 sauces on there. The green sauce again, you get tamarind, you get pepper sauce, and a little bit of cucumber chutney. This is a Trinidadian breakfast staple. I think we're like one of the only places in LA you can get those. And they're pretty yummy. And they're vegan.
Wait,
Just 'cause.
I thank you so much for preparing all of this. It looks delicious, and it was great to see what it was like for you to make this in the first place, step by step. That was really cool. Where do we start? Where's the best place to start?
Where do we start? Where do we eat? I mean, I think we should start with the doubles because we can each grab one and eat and then have an experience.
So, okay.
Let's go for it.
Go for it.
Okay. Me first? No, you first.
No,
I eat them all the time. You got to go first.
All right.
Tell me what you think.
Yeah. I've never had this before.
It's like a savory donut puffy taco vibes.
I love the dough. Like, I've never held something like this in my hands before. It's so fluffy.
It is fluffy. It's
All
like
right.
a savory cloud. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. I got all dough on the first one, but wow, that dough's good.
Oh, yeah. We need napkins. Hold on. Okay. Where were we?
I just got into the dough, and I
Okay.
gave Wes some, and he loved it.
Okay, so what are your impressions of the doubles?
I haven't gotten to the chickpeas yet.
Oh, yeah.
I just got to the
Get to the chickpeas. That's the important part. And the sauces.
and the sauces. Part of the reason why I loved Bridgetown Roti when I came the first time was I got the red pepper goat roti, and I remember being struck by how the spices, it was so flavorful.
Yes.
And I taste that here too. Yeah, super flavorful.
Everything we do, I always say, we try to achieve something called like balanced heat. Because people always ask me, is it spicy? And I'm like, it has spice and it has heat, but it's not gonna blow your face off. Because everything we do, it's all about having a well-rounded experience. And I think people are always scared of Caribbean food. It's gonna like hurt you. We're not gonna hurt you. We love you. We want you to feel good. So we're not gonna hurt you, but we are gonna make you feel something.
Yeah.
Because it's important. Because you need the heat in order to taste everything that you're tasting. So
And it's not heat that's just heat for the sake of heat either. There's a purpose.
we need it.
Yeah.
You need it. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
What do you think people like normally think of when they think of Caribbean food? Like, what comes to mind, do you think, is the stereotype? You said like people think it's spicy or scary.
I think they think spice. I think they think jerk chicken. I think, particularly in LA, I don't think people have anything like opinion at all. I don't think they know what to think, which is kind of neat for us because we get to define it for them, which is fun. And that's like the best thing I've experienced about having this business is people really don't have any idea what Caribbean food is outside of their either very limited scope, or they have like a very defined idea of what they think Caribbean food is, and then we get to turn it on its head. So both experiences are super fun for me. So that's nice because it's kind of different from other cities, like places like New York or DC or Atlanta, where the Caribbean footprint is really established. There, you kind of have to like wiggle your way and people like know what Caribbean food is and have a really strong opinion about it. Here, it's all about discovery. It's all about education. It's all about like, people are really excited. Like, what is this? And what am I about to experience? And so then we get to be the educators, and that's really fun.
Yeah. What's like your earliest cooking memory or your earliest food memory?
I was born in New York, in Brooklyn, and my parents were huge. I would say we're huge partiers. They're old now, but
back in their time.
Back in their time, they were huge partiers. And my mom was having like her 40th birthday party, and I was 3 years old. There were like 200 people in their brownstone. There was like security at the door. Like, that's how huge this party was. And I remember like and we're just like asleep upstairs, like. But the fact that they were having like 200 people in their house and the kids are just like asleep, they were like, they're fine. I don't know what time it is, but at some point I woke up because again, there were 200 people in our house. Right. Come downstairs. We had this like windy, like spiral staircase. And I just remember seeing like so many people in our house. I was wearing like footy pajamas and just like being picked up by people like, oh, Rashida's here. I'm sure they were all wasted, like, and just being like passed around by all these adults and like getting my cheeks pinched and kisses and like not knowing what's going on. And then like being like my grandmother finding me and being like, what are you doing down here? And her like shoving a codfish cake in my mouth and being like, what is this magical codfish cake? And being like, this is amazing. And like shoving me back up the spiral stairs, saying like, go to bed. You're not supposed to be down here with all these drunk people. So
amid all the chaos, you found a codfish cake.
Yeah, like amid the chaos of these like all these drunk adults, I found a codfish cake, and it was just like, whoa, this is a really delicious thing. And then like coming down the next day and like having those same codfish cakes like for breakfast, like with my eggs, like before daycare, and like for the next day because there were like hundreds of them like in our freezer because there was my aunt had like made a bunch for the party. So that's like one of my earliest food memories of like, we good in this house. Like, this is good. Like, this is something different. This is like not like bacon and eggs that we've normally, the cereal we've been eating. Like, this is something else. Like, what is this? So
were the codfish cakes special because it was her birthday?
Yeah, like it was like made for the party, right? So like wasn't something we had every day. It was like a special occasion. So
I always love like having the leftovers after a nice party. Those are the best.
Those are the best, right? Yeah, it's like eating like the dumplings after New Year's or like something like that, and you're like, what is going on? We don't eat these every day. Special occasion. Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
that's like one of my earliest food memories where I was like, this isn't a normal food dinner. Like, this is something else. So
yeah, let's talk Bridgetown Roti and this place that is yours. You described this place as a love letter from LA to the Caribbean. Can you talk a little bit more about that? That bridge.
That bridge. Oh, look at that. She gets it. Yeah, I mean, Bridgetown, it really started in 2020 as a little pop-up out of my house. I've been cooking professionally since 2008, when I went to culinary school and moved to Los Angeles from the Philadelphia area. Pittsburgh. I don't know, the East Coast. I'm in and around the DMV. That's all the same, basically, to you guys. In 2013, and been cooking around LA since then. And when everything got shut down, the restaurant I was working at closed, and I was kind of looking for what to do next. And I kind of had like been doing this kind of Caribbean thing on the side, and wasn't sure what to do. And a friend of mine was like, well, selling her food out of her house. And I was like, I guess we can all just do that. And it was kind of a thing at the time. It was like the pandemic. Everyone was, everyone was kind of like had the free time to kind of go anywhere. There was no traffic. Man, do you remember the no traffic? That was nice.
Empty streets. Yeah.
Oh, we were going to the beach like every day. And so I started selling the oxtail patties out of my house, just like on Instagram. I was like, hey, you guys want to come get oxtail patties? And people came. They came to get oxtail patties, and it worked out really, really well. And I came to my mom and I was like, I think I want to try to, turn this into a business. But I have no idea how to do that. And she was like, cool, I got you. She'd been mentoring small business owners in her retirement. She's like, let's form an LLC. Let's get you a business account. Let's get you all these tools. Let's get you So she helped me get all that together.
Moms are the best. That's amazing knowledge from
from mom. And a friend of mine who came to get patties was like, I know this guy. He's Trinidadian. He has this like mozzarella cheese company, but I know he like Big Mott's. Yes, you know Big Mott's.
Well, Malik's.
Malik, Big Mott's, and but I know he wants to like make the switch to, and he's in marketing. And I was like, great, because my Instagram looks like crap. And so I met Malik, who's my current business partner. We had one Zoom call. We talked for like 3 hours. And we were like, yeah, this could work. And he took one look at my Instagram and was like, I can fix this. This is terrible. And he was right. And so he became like, we revamped the brand, he revamped all the marketing, we decided to become business partners and kind of took the business from there and, started our little pop-up business, in earnest in like June of 2020. It all happened like very, very fast. And just started, I think we started at Smorg in like 2021 and started selling out of our little commissary kitchen, I think like January of 21, and just kind of hit the ground running of like trying to make this little business work and grow to what it became today, which is opening our brick and mortar last year. So yeah, it's been a wild ride journey of just, the three of us really, my mom, Malik, and I building this little business. I'm the chef, he's the marketing and the branding and everything that you can kind of see that's the face and the colors. And
yeah, can you talk a little bit about the colors? They're bold. When you walk in, like, they definitely catch your eye. This is not like other restaurants in LA. So can you talk about the colors? I remember last time we talked, you mentioned a little bit about the color choices.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about a lot of Caribbean businesses, not just, here, but like in general, Caribbean cuisine in America is like very old. Like it's been around a long time because Caribbean immigrants to the Americas has been happening like since slavery. Like there have been Caribbeans in America, but culturally it's been kind of regulated to the mom and pop. It's never like taken that leap
to like mainstream.
To like the mainstream, the way that like other immigrant cuisines have taken that leap, right, and like modernized and have, made it past that like mom and pop vibe. And I think we always saw ourselves as like trying to create something that was beyond the mom and pop, even though we are mom and pop, for sure. Like literally my mom. My mom and pop are involved in this business very heavily.
But that's not the point.
Yeah. But that's not the point. The point was to make a brand that didn't feel mom and pop, from the beginning. And so what we try to do with the branding is to make it feel like the Caribbean feels. And for us, that's color. For us, that's life. For us, that's vibrancy. For us, that's something that, feels, like the islands, but also feels like LA. And so that's what we try to do with everything that we did in the branding and the coloring, was to make it feel LA and to make it feel like the Caribbean. And honestly, the two things are pretty similar in terms of the vibes. Like, we are chill, we are laid back, but we're bright and we have a good time. it's there's cultures are not too dissimilar, other than like maybe the money and opulence, but that's West Side stuff anyway.
Yeah. So how did you know that LA was like the right place for this to be? Whereas like maybe not DMV where you're from, maybe not New York. You said that the Caribbean cuisine there was kind of already established, but why LA? Why here?
Well, LA is my home. Like, I've been here almost 13 years now, and I knew I wasn't going anywhere. So if I was gonna make it work, it was gonna be here. And I wanted I felt like LA needed some Caribbean food. Like LA needed this food, and I wanted to share my home, what home meant to me, with my home. And so that's really what it was about. People always like, why LA? It's like, because LA is my home, and so why not give my home what home means to me? It was an easy for me. That's an easy decision. So
yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense. And do you see like, I guess where's a moment where it really resonated with you that like this was the right place to be? Like whether it's someone who came in or a regular you have, like how did you know that, like after the decision you made to make this place here in the past year that you've been here?
What is the moment that resonated with me? I think it resonates with me every day. I think every time someone comes in and tries it for the first time and loves the food and comes back, I think it's the right decision. I think the way the city has embraced what we've done, the way they've acknowledged me and the praise and the accolades that we've received from the city, from LA Times, from my chef community, from Eater, from all the institutions that have really, showered me with more than I ever expected them to do just for being myself. I'm always humbled and grateful for and really surprised and it makes me emotional because I never thought, after spending so many years cooking food that I love, like don't get me wrong, I love I love classical French cuisine, I love Italian food, I love making pasta, I love all those things that people associate with fine dining, and I loved learning it. To be recognized for the food that is personal to my own history, I never thought that would be the case, and it means so much to me personally. So, and for that to come from the city that means the most to me personally, it's like, give me the cake, put on the icing. That's tremendous.
Yeah, it's different than being recognized for making like Italian food or cuisine that is great, but it's one that you didn't grow up with, one that you didn't have pasta in your face when you were 3 years old at the party, so it's a little different. It's a little different. Exactly. Can you tell me about your thoughts on LA's like food scene? LA and New York, very known for like fusion flavors.
I mean, I think LA is the best food city in the world. Hands down. Because you can find anything here, and two, you can be anything here. Like, you can open any kind of restaurant you want here. Like, any kind of restaurant you want here, and people will eat it. Like, people will come and eat it. And also, you can open up like a donut shop here and people will come eat it. Like, it's from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from there to there, like all around the spectrum of it. Like, people will come in, you will find an audience for whatever it is that you want to put on a plate, as long as it tastes good. Like, that's the parameter. If it tastes good, people will eat it. If it doesn't taste good, they're not gonna come. That's it. Like, that's the parameters.
Even if they don't know what it is. If
they don't know what it is, they'll come and try it. And that's what makes LA, I think, the best. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it tastes good. They'll come try it. And as long as they find out that it tastes good from somebody else, they're going to come try it. And so that's how I knew, as long as it made it taste good, they're going to come try it, and they're going to keep trying it. And that's all that it took that's all that it's going to take. And no matter how hard it gets, And particularly now, this was a tough year to open a restaurant. There's a lot of extenuating circumstances that made it kind of difficult. Fire and ice. I liked the year of fire and ice is what I like to call this past year. And wasn't expecting the fire, and no one was expecting the ice. But you gotta keep on trucking and push through those kind of extenuating circumstances. And we made it through those, and it's just about, everybody had to go through those, right? We all had to face those.
Restaurant industry was just
slammed by those things, and we all talk about it all the time. Like, how do you survive and prevail through those things? You just do. You just have to keep putting out good food, keep putting out good messaging, and recognize that everyone's going through it, and hope that you make it through to get past the fire and ice and thrive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you want Bridgetown Roti to serve within the community? You want it to be a restaurant, but you also want it to be a safe space. You have love and heritage and community on your wall. Mm-hmm. And for a lot of places, when they walk in here, it does feel and look like home. So, how do you want it to be for this community in LA that is so diverse? And
we have the luxury of being, woman, Black, and LGBTQ owned. So in that base sense, it's an open door for a lot of communities just right there. And that's a lovely thing to be. But we also just want to be able to not just be an open door for people coming in the front door, but people coming in the back door as well. I mean, I'm proud of the diversity that I have in terms of my employees. I'm proud of the ways in which, the very, very small ways in which we can, impact our neighborhood, our local community. We were able to do what little we could when things got tough around here. And just do in small ways. I think just being an employer, being a small business owner, I think people turn to small businesses all the time in times of crisis to support the community. And I think that's an interesting thing because we don't really have the resources to do that. It's
it's a little ironic.
It's a little of an ironic thing. I always find that such an interesting paradox, as I'm like, why don't you ask Starbucks?
But you've embraced that role despite being a small business.
You do have to embrace that role. I think I try to be an advocate, for restaurants in terms of being a member of regarding her and being an active participant in my chef community, and being a mentor for other chefs, and particularly Black women chefs and other Black chefs, and just trying to see more of them in the community, because that's the way that I can support, in my small little ways. But, personally, I think we as a society need to do a better job of holding our big businesses accountable. And because if we can hold our big businesses accountable and have our politicians hold the fire to our big businesses, then the small businesses will benefit a little bit more. So
they have the resources.
They have the resources. They have the money.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. But I like how, even despite being a small business, you still are a mentor for young Black women chefs.
I love being a mentor, and anytime I meet them, I'm always like, give me your numbers, friend me on, follow me on Instagram, send me a DM. If I don't respond, send me another one. It's not because I'm ignoring you, it's just because I forget to check my DMs all the time. It's
What's the LA chef community like?
It's great. It's not at all competitive. It's very supportive. It's, New York is very dog eat dog, killer be killed kind of vibes. LA is like, how can I help you? How can I help you? You need help? How can I help you?
Do you think it was good to experience one and go to the other? Or
Yeah. Yeah, like Philly was like, ugh, fuck you.
different?
I'm better than you. I'm better than you. This chef sucks. Blah, 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 that kind of thing.
Different than New York, doggy dog.
I mean, it was also a different time too. Like 2011 chef culture versus like post Me Too chef culture is like a completely different thing also. So
As soon as you're ready.
really post Me Too chef culture is just better
Yeah.
in general
Yeah.
than pre
Me Too.
Me Too chef culture. There's not like I can't emphasize enough how like of an impact Me Too had on restaurants. I think it had the biggest impact on this industry than any other industry. I mean, I know I'm in this industry,
Yeah.
but like,
Wait, say more about that.
oh my gosh. The most toxic workplace environment was kitchens. The most. Like Hell's Kitchen is an exaggeration of that but it is not at the same time. In terms of like the sexual harassment in kitchens was egregious. Before Me Too, like just egregious and acceptedly egregious across the board. You had to like fight people off of you,
Like physically
Like,
by that.
physically.
Physically. Like, yeah.
like get off, like get away from me as I'm like trying to get like stuff out of the walk-in kind of a thing. And you had to have a tough skin. You have to like prove, all that kind of thing. And like that's just at work, let alone like after work at the bar or like whatever. And that's just like with cooks, not like hostesses or waitresses or like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Work is really bad out there too. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I know it was, bad in other industries as well, but it was just such an accepted part. Like, I feel like in corporate America, there was at least like an HR where you could report things. Like, there was none of that.
No HR for restaurants.
There was no HR for restaurants in like Podunk Bar in such and such town. There was no HR in that situation. If the cook hit on you, the hostess, you just
Take it.
take it, and it's like ha ha ha. Isn't it funny? Blah blah blah. He hit me. Like that was just restaurant culture, right? Like that was part of it. And so when I say like the impact of Me Too had the biggest impact on restaurants, like that's what I mean. Like that restaurant culture changed. Like that stuff does not exist anymore. And so particularly, I mean, I think California especially like enacted more laws probably than anywhere else. I'd have to go and see what's going on in other states because I live here now. But I mean, just in California alone, I saw the change happen in real time, and man, what a difference!
Yeah.
What a difference in terms of just like feeling safe, being safe, the expectation of safety, the expectation of no harassment, the expectation of how you're treated in the kitchen, the expectations of respect for your colleagues, the expectation of respect from your boss. And then, being, a boss and like getting to set an expectation of respect, mutual, not just from a sexual harassment standpoint, but just like
A person-to-person standpoint.
the standpoint, like to expect to like not get like a hot spatula burned on the back of your hand because you messed up a food or something like that, which has happened to me before. Like, like
We don't need to unpack that.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just like,
Yeah, it's like an abusive industry.
it was an abusive industry. I mean, it was an abusive industry, and it's just not anymore
To that extent.
to that extent. And there are some positives. There are some. No, some chefs will say there are some negatives to that, but I actually fundamentally disagree. I don't think there are any there's nothing negative about that change whatsoever. I think that some wish there was like a little bit of leeway in which you could discipline people, but I think you just have to find other ways in which to motivate, and it forces you to be a better manager, and it forces you to work harder as a manager to get the best out of your people. And that's hard.
Yeah.
It makes the job harder.
Right. Especially this past year.
Especially this past year. I'm not going to lie, it makes it harder. Yeah. It makes it harder because yelling at people is easier. Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of a cop-out. And you can push and push and push and push people, and the strong will survive. Sure. Mm-hmm. That's easy. But finding ways to motivate people without having to resort to the base level of that is harder.
Yeah. But it's right.
But it's right. Yeah. And you will get better results from that in the long term. And you will get people lasting with you longer, which is really the ultimate goal.
You want like a group that can stay.
Yeah. You want people to stay with you. You want people to want to work for you. You want people to be motivated to be around. You want to mentor people. And you want to teach them how to also be good leaders themselves. You know?
Yeah. So when they go out in the world, like, they have those lessons too.
And they have the skill set in order to do it themselves. And it is harder, you know? I spend a lot of time and energy writing very long improvement plans for my staff that are very specific. And it takes me like a month to write everybody's plan. And it's a lot of work. But they appreciate it. And they like it. And it works. It works, and they improve, or they don't feel like they can measure up, and they move on, and that's fine too. Like, both of those outcomes are fine. Like, that's okay. And it's fine either way. And I think understanding that it's fine is a way to be a good leader. But enough about all that stuff. Let's eat some food.
That's great. That is great. I love the change from discipline to motivate. That's a good distinction to make.
Yeah, it is. It is. But let's eat some.
What's next?
Okay. I mean, I feel like the mac's getting colder here. Let's eat some mac.
I was like that crisp. That looks delicious.
Can we hold on?
Yeah.
There we go.
I like that. Yeah. I can hear it. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Okay, wait. Break into it.
No, not me. You. I can't help it. It's the hospitality in me.
I'm going to need your help.
All right. For the first time in forever.
Wait, so you said in the kitchen that mac and cheese originated in the Caribbean, right?
Well, it is. It is a Caribbean dish. Invented, the first written recipe for mac and cheese was in Martha Washington's cookbook, but invented by her chef, who was a slave, obviously, a man named Hercules Posey, who's from Barbados. And so, we claim it. My point is we claim it. It's a casserole. It's a casserole-style dish made with eggs and milk. So there are eggs in this.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. and is baked.
Baked mac and cheese has some kind of way that's so different and special.
Because it's the correct way.
What's a customer favorite?
I would say, the oxtail patties are our number one seller. People just come in the door and grab them and go. And then I'd say Mom's curry chicken roti is the next one. It's been sitting here and it's still good.
Is it Mom's curry chicken roti because it was your mom's recipe?
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Have you tweaked any of the recipes on the menu?
Oh, yeah. More like an ode to Mom than exactly Mom's.
One-to-one copy.
As Mom would say, she would be the first one to tell you, it ain't exactly mine.
Wow, that is good. Is that a Thanksgiving dish? Yeah.
I didn't know people ate what's it called? What's the thing that everybody eats? Mashed potatoes. I didn't know about mashed potatoes until I was like 10 years old.
Are you a fan now, or?
No, they're fine. I just didn't know about them at Thanksgiving. Like, we ate mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I just didn't know about mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving because we never had them at Thanksgiving. I just thought it was something you ate like on like a Tuesday night for dinner. And then I think I remember like we did like a Thanksgiving like thing in the 3rd grade or the 2nd grade or something like that. And then everyone brought out mashed potatoes and I was like, where's the mac and cheese? And my teacher was like, mac and cheese? And I was like,
wait, that's...
Yeah, for Thanksgiving. What do you mean? She was like, Kraft? And I was like, not Kraft.
Kraft mac and cheese?
No, baked mac and cheese. And she's like, Rashida, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you talking about? Where is the mac and cheese? And she was like, I'm bringing mac and cheese to this school Thanksgiving. You guys I'm confused.
Yeah, that's a staple.
Why are there mashed potatoes here?
Do you want to call out your 3rd grade teacher right now?
I know. And I was also like, where are the rice and peas? And they were like, what are you talking about?
So it was like turkey? Is that?
Yeah, we had turkey. But then we had rice and peas and honey baked ham with pineapple, which is also a Barbados thing. And then we had mac and cheese, and we had greens, and we had rice and peas, mac and cheese, ham, greens, no mashed potatoes, yams, not with marshmallows though.
Oh, that's popular.
I know. Yeah. So then I saw that and I was like, what is going on there? Why is there marshmallows on your yams? What is happening?
I'm a fan of the marshmallows on sweet potatoes.
I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it.
It's just a little...
I came home and I was like, Mom, they put s'mores on the yams. She was like, oh yeah, that's a white people thing. And I was like, oh, can we do that? She was like, no. We are not doing that. Because I love marshmallows.
Because it's good. Yeah, doesn't mean you should. Okay.
I was like a marshmallow fiend at the time. So.
Let's dig into this last one.
I was pretty sad when she said no.
I can't believe you took this out of the oven and caught it. The bread.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They called me Hands back in the day. Hands McGee.
All of the chives.
Yeah.
Wow.
Non-controversial chives.
Non-Reddit thread.
Non-Reddit.
Off the Reddit thread.
If you know, you know.
If you know. Okay.
Get it. This recently famous fish sandwich. Recently YouTube famous fish sandwich.
Nice.
By the.
I'm gonna take the mac and cheese bowl.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the move.
Yeah.
She best.
And the green sauce on top?
The jam.
What's in it?
It's a hibiscus jam.
Oh, hibiscus jam.
Sorrel jam is what I call it. Sorrel, hibiscus, Jamaica, same flower, many names.
It's just good. And I've never had something like this before.
That's a good fish sandwich.
Do you have a favorite dish on this menu?
No,
Love them all.
I do. I am partial to the seafood. Like, I do love the shrimp. Like, if I'm going to eat a roti, I'll probably eat a shrimp roti or a chicken roti or a goat roti or a chutney. Yeah, see, I can't. That's a problem. But I'd say in that order.
Yeah.
I'd probably go, like, shrimp, chicken, chana goat. But, like, we're talking, like, if I'm giving them grades, it's like A plus, A minus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're all different. They're not comparable. Yeah. They're not comparable.
You know, sometimes I'm in a wing mood.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm in a half chicken mood. I eat the fish sandwich a lot. I haven't eaten doubles in a while, and I was like, man, those are good.
They were good. Yeah. That dough.
Sometimes I just need a patty. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So let's talk next steps for Bridgetown Roti, or next steps for, you maybe as a chef.
Yeah.
What do you, I guess, see Bridgetown Roti going?
Sorry, that's good.
That is good. That is good.
That's not. Where do I see it going? It's funny because people always ask that question. People always ask, where do you see your restaurant going?
Maybe not to another physical space, but maybe into the community, or expanding that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love for it to go to another physical space. And on the other side of town. I think the west side deserves a Bridgetown for sure. That's definitely a goal of ours. But really, I just want it to be, I just want this business to be a thing that I'm proud of, that my wife is proud of, and that my son is proud of, and that can build me a sustainable life that I'm proud of. That's really the measure of success for me. I think that's all that I need from it. Yeah.
That's a good goal. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good goal.
That's pretty much the goal. Whatever that looks like
Could be different.
and I think I'm open to whatever that looks like. I think that's kind of like the place I've gotten to at this point. And I'm open to the endless possibilities of that journey. Big and small.
That's awesome. Well, this is a great place to start. This is the place to start.
Yeah, it's a good start.
It's a good start.
I'm happy with the start.
Yeah.
Let's ride the wave.
Yeah. I know that Bridgetown Roti is a registered USC vendor, and students could reach out for catering events. What's the best way for them to contact you or to get in touch if they want to have Bridgetown food at their next event?
You can go on the website and order catering directly. If your event requires a little bit more, a little extra, like if you need past apps, or if you need something for a larger group, like 200, 300, 400, 500, in that range, then you can email us at eat@bridgetownroti.com. We can accommodate basically anything you want. We got you. We've done it. We'll do it again.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It was great to share all these dishes with you and to have a great conversation about your restaurant and your journey. And the LA food scene in general. I'm glad we talked about so many different kinds of things. Yeah. And to hear your insights. So it was great.
Happy to do it. Happy to be the inaugural.
Yeah.
can't wait to see more episodes of The Dish.
Well, thank you so much, and thank Malik and the whole Bridgetown Roti team. I really appreciate it.
There's no problem. It was a delight. You're an excellent interviewer.
Thank you. We'll see you next time on The Dish.